Hello everybody, this is Deep Cosmic Space Wizard bringing you guys another collective tarot card reading for the day. And for the day, I am actually working with a different deck now. Before I was using Ganesha, the Ganesha deck, and I've gone through all those cards. So now I'm moving on to just the basically classical tarot. It's actually, I forget what it's called exactly, but it's not normal traditional, but it's the same cards, just different art. Like, let me show you some of them. It's like all the same cards, just different, different designs. Um, I don't know if I'll be using this one for how long, but for the day, I'm using this one. So for the day, I pulled the Ten of Staves. So now, traditionally, the Ten of Wands, or staves, speak about basically having a heavy burden. The traditional art is a depiction of a man carrying 10 like really big sticks, but he's really close to the town. So the card talks about like taking on a heavy burden or like an extra workload, but doing it because your goal is nearby. So in this case, like, if you're thinking about taking up more responsibility or extra work or anything like that, and your goal or your reward is close by, then go for it. That, this won't take too long, and eventually, the work will even out again and you'll be able to rest more and, have more free time and not exhaust yourself. But it also means that you could need to delegate your time and delegate the tasks that you have throughout your day, because it could talk about just basically having just too much to do, to the point where it's working against you more than it's working for you. Like you're trying to do like 5 different like goals, and maybe you've gotten away with it for a little bit, but you start to find it hard to keep up with all of it. So if you have like numerous amounts of tasks and too much workload and all this stuff, it's kind of asking to prioritize your goals, what's most important to you, and try to trim away some of the stuff that you're doing so you can free up more time and have just more rest and relaxation, more time to focus on actually completing your goals and not spreading yourself too thin. This could also mean that we could be creating, like, say, a business, and then it becoming successful and then not being ready for the success, and not being ready to do the work required in order to sustain the business. This can mean like maybe you created a great new business, but now you're working 80 hours a week, and and because of that, it's like progress becomes slower. Maybe you get exhausted, and the business comes to a halt or something. So this can mean asking for help, asking for more people to assist you with whatever it is you're doing. Maybe this could also mean make sure whatever it is you're creating that you'll have enough time to do it, and that it won't be too much for you. The 10 in the tarot also means completion, a completion of a cycle. It's the ending of a cycle basically, and then after 10 it goes back to 0 or 1. So things can be coming to an end. It is the end of the year, so we're getting ready to start a new year here soon, in a couple days. It's also a full moon today, or tonight. and full moons are a great time to go outside and to make a wish, basically. I myself like to do candle magic with writing like a spell and giving it that spell an intention and then burning it with a candle, and just basically reading that spell out loud and then burning the paper with a candle and just letting it, you know, leaving it to the universe so to help assist me with whatever it is I'm trying to do. Yeah, so if you're taking an extra load, but you know you're doing it to maybe say help, maybe you're helping a sick family member right now, you know, but you're doing it, and it might be making your life, like, you might be taking away your free time and making your life a little bit more burdened, perhaps. But you know you're doing it because you want to see your family member comforted and feel good, or you know, and you know it's not going to last forever. Or no, maybe you're taking on extra hours, you know, just for the holidays or something, just to make more money for, you know, Christmas or something, etc., etc. If you're doing something like that, it's saying that this is good, this is okay, and that, yeah, that's gonna be over soon. But I feel like mainly, I think most people that are watching this know that, but I think more so this is kind of asking the people who are watching to just make sure what it is you're creating isn't going to be too much for you, and if it is going to be more, make sure you have help or plan to have help, and then also to prioritize your activities and your goals, so that way maybe, you know, maybe you have too many, or you know, maybe you just have one that you could let go of that isn't that important to you. I think a good thing to do is, you know, make a list. Sometimes making lists of your favorite things, and then and make like 1, 2, 3, like, you know, like what's number 1, what's number 2, what's number 3, or you could do like a group, 2 groups, where one group is what would I regret, you know, what would I regret not doing at the end of my life, and what would just, you know, what wouldn't I regret not doing at the end of my life. Those are sometimes good questions to ask about things that we're doing, to see if they're really that important or if we could let them go. So yeah, so 10 stabs is what I got for you guys today for the collective, and I'm wishing you guys peace, love, bliss, joy, gratitude, prosperity, and namaste.